It is day 7 of 30 hobbies in 30-ish days. And today's hobby is polymer clay, one of my personal favorites. We are going to make a teeny tiny polymer clay fairy house. You can open your jar and put little trinkets or gardening supplies in there. It's easy to make and it's super fun. You need a small jar with a lid. You need polymer clay, and that's all you have to have. It is nice to have some tools. I do have some clay carving tools. I've got a roller, and I also have a pasta roller and some little cutters for little details, but you can make everything by hand. You don't have to have these things. You can start just with a polymer clay and a jar. You will need aluminum foil as well, and I'll show you why. Need the aluminum foil so you can form a base for your little rooftop to go on. Could you make the whole base with polymer clay? Yeah, but that would be a humongous waste of polymer clay. So you ball up some aluminum foil and glue it to the top. And you're gonna wanna make sure your ball of aluminum foil is nice and tight. You can smash it on the counter, whatever, just make sure it's tight, because when you are pushing the polymer clay on top of it, you don't want it to sink. I like to use super glue to glue the foil on. You don't have to do this step. I just like to. It's nice and secure. Got my little foil mushroom, vaguely mushroom shaped. If it's not perfect, don't worry. You can build it out with clay later. While this dries, we're gonna build out the base. Okay, I have rolled out some white clay because I would like my mushroom to have a white base. And all you do is stick it around. The thickness of your clay is up to you. I like mine to be a little bit thick because I like to add texture and windows and things like that. So, and then I got this at the bottom, and I just squeeze it right off, just boop. I like that. Okay. Now, at the top, you're gonna wanna take this off, because how's it gonna screw on if you've got clay all over this? Remember, we have to bake this, and this clay becomes hard, like a hard plastic. The air bubbles in here, you can poke them with your pointy thing and get the air bubbles out, because you don't want those. Okay. I'm gonna take my little tool here. Let's see here. How far down does this need to go? And we'll just go all the way around. This is probably gonna look a little crazy, but when we do the lid, we're gonna have it hang down so it covers. Worry not. All right, and just get rid of your clay. Make sure you have a clean edge. Add a little bit more clay, and I am building on this tile, which is oven safe. I got this out of the shed. It's from the 60s. You can also use a big tile like this because it is oven safe. So I highly recommend that. And then you can just add some mushroom-like texture. I use my little, pointy thing and go like this. I am going to add some color with some mica powder, like a translucent type of psychedelic mystical kind of look, but I'm gonna just continue to do that. Texture it however you like. I extended out this clay because I think I'm gonna put it the door right here, and it just makes a natural like little front porch. How cute. Now you're gonna wanna cover your top. So this is a free-for-all. You do whatever you want. You can paint on polymer clay, both before and after. I recommend painting after, but I have these rainbow scraps, so I'm gonna make a rainbow psychedelic top for this. So I'm going to probably cut this in half and put it through my pasta roller. Rad, right? I know. So how am I gonna put it on here? That's the question. I wanna get the most color impact. I rolled out the other one because I didn't like that one, and that's perfect. And now I'm gonna put a little door right here. Got my little door on. I'm gonna make some door texture and then put a little bit of like, I don't know, brown or something, green, for like the door frame. That'd be cool. Is that gonna be cute or what? Now you can add your flowers, and then the devil is in the details. This is my favorite one. I spent hours and hours and hours on it. So you can see how detailed you can get if you wish to. Thanks for joining us on day 7 of 30 hobbies and 30